friends. Welcome to Wasted Opinions. I am,
asshole?
Lewis. Why? Why am I an asshole? I said greetings, friends.
I don't know, you left it open, so... I apologize, he's LewisLightning.
I'm LewisLightning, and I wanted to bring to you guys two of the greatest minds when it comes to the topic of the female mind. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them, so with me today is...
MussKeg, but I did the thing from What Women Want where you put on all the pantyhose and stuff and then stick your foot in a bath with a hairdryer. So.
See, and I know about the female body.
But you know the weird thing is I'm hearing your guys' thoughts right now, so that's the strange part about it.
I'm talking out loud, that's what you're hearing.
Oh.
To my left.
I'm CountryBoy.
So yeah, if you didn't get the hints, we're going to talk about some female-related stuff, specifically female protagonists in games that we actually have to play as.
Yeah. I love you, Mom.
Yeah, for Mother's Day. I'm not sure if this is going to get before or just around or maybe on the day of Mother's Day, but that's what this is all about. So before we get started, we're going to have a little shot here.
Oh yeah. Full shot of sheer Grey Goose.
This time it is Grey Goose, yeah.
Is it?
Because that's what the OG drinks, is OG Grey.
Ooh, yeah.
So, I guess I'll get things started here.
Get rolling.
To get the ball rolling of sorts, since she does that, I'm going to go with Samus. Samus Aran from the Metroid series. I haven't played a lot of it. I played Metroid Prime, and I played most of Metroid Zero Mission. I have, like, the rest of the Prime series and Metroid Other M and a bunch of others. Haven't gotten to them yet, but I loved her in Smash, which is what got me into playing the series.
What I loved is that in the original game that she was in, you didn't even know it was a girl until the very end of the game.
Yeah,
she takes off her helmet.
Yeah, that was actually
a
big thing in video game kind of history type of thing, was when it was, hey, she's a girl kind of thing.
Yeah, you think you're playing as this guy, this badass guy, Samus, oh yeah, I'm kicking ass, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm a chick!
Yeah.
What the hell?
I was going to say, I love playing in Smash, I just loved her weapons and arsenals.
Yeah, I mean, she's my favorite in Super Smash Bros. And any of them.
She's one of my
favorites. She's got that bomb
yeah.
move where she does the spin and drops the bombs.
Bomb.
Oh, those big fucking ray. She just...
That ray is my favorite, yeah. But she even her like jump attack, the spin attack, is phenomenal. I played Zero Mission, which is basically the first game done on like a GBA type cartridge, and just the slew of weapons like freezing stuff and everything. It's cool. It's Castlevania, Metroidvania as it's popularized now, and it's just so fun upgrading and going through and this weird alien lore, and it's kind of like ancient alien shit. It's all really weird but cool and fascinating, and Samus is a big part of that. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She was raised by those weird bird alien things.
That's one thing I have no clue what the lore.
I don't know the story.
But I know
about like the baby Metroid that she saves.
Yeah.
In the one game, but yeah, I don't really know the story too much.
No.
But sorry,
No, I was gonna say I think she's been talked about a lot. I think that was an easy one to go to, but I just wanted to get it out of the way to start.
Yeah, I think the reason she was such a good one too. She's probably the first even though it was a reveal at the end, she's the first non-damsel type of
true.
character.
Yeah, she was the main character who did all the work herself. Yeah. I'll go to a newer game. Came out about a year ago from this time. From Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy is the main character. She's got red hair, bow and arrow, killing a bunch of robot dinosaurs.
Oh, she's Rose. She's Ygritte from
Brave.
From no.
No, I was gonna say
Brave,
you can see the chick from
Brave. Okay. She's from Game of Thrones.
She does look similar to her, but she's for most recent games. That's probably one of the best representations I think of like strong women, because she was actually like cast out as a child and then she came back and she like proved herself, and then like, nobody liked her at the beginning, but then she became a strong woman and everybody respected her, and she became this big empowering character. And honestly, the gameplay in that game is great. I love that game. It's my favorite game of the year.
I heard really good things about it. Yeah.
I would honestly suggest playing it if you guys have never played it. But that's most recent memories of female character.
Do you think there'll be kind of a sequel for that?
No.
Oh, absolutely.
They as well.
It got like a few Game of the Year awards and stuff.
Didn't get my Game of the Year award, but I didn't play it. So.
It's an excellent game. I suggest it. So.
I've mentioned this before in some of our previous episodes, but Clementine is probably my from the Walking Dead Telltale game. Probably my favorite female character I played. Where you're that character for the whole game. I think it's a unique take too, being a little kid, being the innocence of the game, of the world type thing. There's not too much to say. I mean, it's not like she's a badass, although she gets to be a little bit later on in the game as she starts to become doing things and everything like that. But I don't know, it was one of the first games where I'll admit that a lot of times when I played video games, if I was a female character, I didn't really what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't.
You hate women. I know.
We get it. Okay.
You know where when you play a game and you see yourself in that role?
Yeah.
You don't. I obviously didn't see. I would never see it, and this is the first time I didn't mind that when I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure. I played the game too, and she is. It's a little hard because she's this younger kid, and she's kind of weak compared to everybody else in the game because they're full-grown adults, and you're making these big decisions too, and you're like, why are these adults always looking at me? I thought that was kind of weird that you're always making these big decisions and all these adults are.
And you didn't actually play. Ironically enough, you didn't play Clementine much in the first one. I mean, you're Lee almost the entire thing.
Just
so it's more
the very end.
It's more the sequels where you're actually playing Clementine. But yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna go with one. We just thought of recently. Regina from Dino Crisis. Very much like Resident Evil. There was Jill Valentine in the first one. This is another female in a horrific setting, made by Capcom. But I never really liked Resident Evil a whole lot. But I love Dino Crisis. I'm a huge proponent of that getting a sequel to that series or a remaster.
Dinosaur version of Resident Evil, basically.
But you feel it's like Jurassic Park in a lot of ways. That shit is going wrong in this place. There's dinosaurs eating people and everything. And you're just like this woman, sure, you got some military training. Yeah, but that T-Rex takes more bullets than you got. You're not going to freaking Krav Maga that thing to the ground.
A fixed camera angle really helped with the tension of those horror style games.
Absolutely.
You know?
Like, did you play as also a guy in that game too at all? Or was it just
It was just her. I believe the second one maybe you got a chance. I've never played the second one. I got to get it.
But since you mentioned the Resident Evil series too, I'll say Claire Redfield was also a playable character in later, and also Jill Valentine you mentioned as well too.
It was a lot of like Shiva in 5.
Yeah, that was later on. I guess I'm only thinking of the ones that I.
But
in the movies, which character is she in the movies?
I think she's a made-up character.
Oh, she's not one of the.
I think so. I might have been wrong.
I only seen the first one. I don't remember.
I want to say her name was Sarah.
Yeah, I only saw the first.
I forget. I totally forget. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll go with.
I can't believe
one that I'm sure you have on your list, Nariko from Heavenly Sword. I'll actually even say her sister too. I'll lump them both.
I was going to lump them together.
Kai and Nariko, both characters in the Heavenly Sword. Oh, sorry.
I was calling her Kat, but I guess it is Kai.
Yeah,
it is Kai.
Oh.
In the Heavenly Sword series, Nariko, she's the one that wields the sword, and she gets all powerful, and she does all this badassery. Yeah. And then there's her little sister, who has like a crossbow.
Adopted.
Yeah, still a sister. A lesser sister then.
Yeah. She doesn't really love her that much, but
it was kind of cool because when you played the game, that was one of the first games that really used like the move controls and the controller, the DualShock, what do they call it?
Motion
6 axis.
Yes.
And so you could actually control like the arrows and you could hit guys in the head or in the groin or wherever you wanted to. But no, it's also like looked at as almost like a God of War, female God of War, because she has like these big blades that she swings around. And
I was gonna say, interesting in the story is kind of like a big part about the fact that she was a woman. Like she was supposed to be like, there was a prophecy that their tribe would have the sword and they'd have someone who could wield it. He'd have the tribal leader would have a son who would.
Yeah.
And he only had one kid, and it was Nariko, and he was a girl.
Hated her.
And they despised her for it. It wasn't her fault.
Exactly.
But yeah, she was seen as unworthy and everything, and it's such a great moment when you become the one that wields it, and you save everyone.
You're like a god. You're just like taking out thousands of people with this freaking sword.
But it's vindication for all that hate you feel in the beginning of the game.
Also, Andy Serkis played the bad guy.
I thought you were going to say Andy Serkis was one of your favorite
got a movie too.
I'm like, well, I just thought of one actually. To go back to the Super Nintendo days, Dixie Kong in the Donkey Kong Country games.
Okay.
I remember when she came in, it was a nice fresh. I think it was the second one that she first came in.
Yeah, because it was Donkey Kong and Diddy, and then it was Dixie and Diddy.
Yeah.
And then there was some fat ape one that was like, I don't know, mentally
I
mentally
wasn't
challenged kid or
But
something.
I liked how she had that big long ponytail and she did the spins and she would smoke people.
I remember her from the 64 version.
DK64,
Yeah.
Ironically enough, one of the characters I was going to put on this was Zero from Mega Man, because for years I thought Zero from Mega Man was a girl.
Oh.
Because he had that long blonde
I don't
hair
know.
that looked like a ponytail.
I don't know Mega Man people very well.
But anyways,
What about Rush? Or not Rush, Roll.
you never got to play as her though, I don't think.
Ah, okay.
Anyways, the Dixie Kong, she did that spin too with her ponytail, and yeah, I liked it. Those Donkey Kong games were great though.
Oh, yeah. They are.
I just wanted to mention, just briefly, this isn't my pick, but just briefly say, there's a lot of games that let you make your own character, right? So it formulate your own experiences. So some people like, you know, the definitive Commander Shepard, or the definitive Warden, or maybe you play Pokemon or Elder Scrolls. Your character was a woman, and that's great too. Like
Mass Effect, Dragon Age, just
Yeah,
in
let's
case.
shout out to them.
So I want to give a shout out to that. My next pick, I think a lot of people would have overlooked this, Casey Lynch. Anyone know who Casey Lynch is?
Is she from Kane and Lynch?
Lynch? I don't know.
No, she is
okay.
from Guitar Hero.
Oh, okay.
Guitar
I was
Hero.
gonna say
That was my favorite
right.
character to be as. Like, I probably identified with her style of rock and
I
stuff.
like that Asian girl that was like the.
I didn't
But
play
for
it.
different reasons.
I'm not big into I'm not big into J-pop, but I guess you're looking at it for different reasons.
Yeah.
But Casey Lynch looked like hard rock badass chick. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's more my kind of style of
Was she hot?
rock music. Oh yeah, she had leather.
I mean, if
pants
that's the
and-
case, I could say I like when he got to play Stacy Keibler in any of the WWE games.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
say
I know
that,
it,
but
yeah.
But no, I know who you're talking about.
but I mean, there was other girls. Like you said the Asian chick. There was, Judy Nails.
Judy Nails, yeah.
There was Midori. I think that's probably the Asian one you're talking about, or maybe not. I can't remember. But yeah, I just like playing as her. Tatted up, blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Cool.
I miss Guitar Hero.
I'm okay with it. Don't lie.
Sucked at it.
No, that just wasn't my bag.
Yeah.
I'll say Crash Bandicoot series. You play as Coco Bandicoot. I don't think it was until the third game, the Warped, where you actually got to play actual levels with her. I think she was introduced maybe in the second game, but you didn't play as her. Warped, you actually got to play as her in certain levels. She rode like a tiger, or you could ride like a Sea-Doo. And you had certain sequences where you played as his little sister, Crash's little sister.
Oh, okay. Is that who she is? She's his little sister?
Yeah, she's his little sister. She's kind of close to what you said from Donkey Kong. What the hell was her name?
Dixie Kong.
Dixie.
Yeah.
She has like a blonde hair, kind of a ponytail.
Oh, okay.
She's got a backpack.
I never really played the Crash games. I always thought though when I saw that was his girlfriend, not his sister.
The very first game was about him and saving his girlfriend. And she was a blonde, tall, had a good body and whatnot.
Still a Casey
For
Lynch.
Bandicoot. Yeah, exactly.
Call back.
Call it to 30 seconds ago. But no, the Bandicoot series, playing as Coco Bandicoot, she was fun character. Still like Crash better, but
Yeah.
she was good.
So the one I'm gonna bring up, my last one, is from a N64 series. Their attempt to have something different than GoldenEye. Perfect Dark, Johanna Dark. Again, when I talk about immersion into the character, it's probably a little bit easier in this because it's a first-person shooter, right?
Yeah.
You're not seeing yourself as a female; you're just playing it through. But she was cool. She was badass. Pixelated and polygons galore. It's amazing. It came out after GoldenEye, but it almost felt like it had a regression in the graphics in it at times.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I actually never played it.
sometimes, not all the time. But anyways, it's a great futuristic, and for the reality of it is, I think one of the big things that we can come through here and doing the heavy research on this topic is that there needs to be more, because the fact of the matter is, the ones that are a female-centric character outside of Horizon Zero Dawn, kind of doing the jump here, they're like one-off games here or there, or in, like, say for example Resident Evil, there's a male counterpart too. It's not just
exactly. You're not just
not
focused
just
on the
it,
one
yeah.
female.
So yeah,
That's the thing. I want there to be more, but I also need them to be good. I hate when it's just like, oh, they're just throwing in a female lead.
Yeah, I know. Of course, yeah.
She's got no character. It's like that's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it a fourth one.
Well, I'm gonna sit here.
Okay. Actually, but I also want to mention like fighting games have a lot of female characters.
Oh yeah.
It's just quick nod to them. I really like Devore from Mortal Kombat and
Katana.
Crimson Viper from
Sonya.
From Street
Sonya
Fighter.
Blade. Yeah.
But I thought like Cammy and Sonya, I always find them like similar. They're so similar that it lessens their appeal to me. But
which was the hotter Sonya in the movies, the first or the second?
I don't remember the second.
Oh, movies, yeah.
She's pretty hot.
But anyways, my fourth pick is, and there's a bunch of them, but Kat's the main star from Gravity Rush and Gravity Rush 2. There's also Raven and Unica and Callie Angel. There's a whole bunch of them, but they're just like all super powered, I don't know, superheroes in a way, and they fly around and
control gravity.
Yeah, they control gravity, but it's like characterization wise, like Kat is not like a big strong. She's not like a Black Widow where she's really confident in her stuff. She's just like a cute little girl. She's still like, you might go eat ice cream and find someone's cat. She's just a nice little girl who happens to have powers, and that's just part of her character. She tries to do the right thing and everything, and seeing her save the world is such like a gratifying thing to go from someone who's just kind of cute and whatever, but still, great in her own right. Mm-hmm. And that's what like strong characters in that way. You don't have to be the ultimate badass with no character.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just toss out a couple too. I'll try to be quick. Mario Brothers 2. I found that playing as a princess in Mario Bros. 2 was probably the best pick you could do because
Luigi.
she floated. No,
yeah,
she floated.
She's
and you can stop exactly where you want to.
It's true. If I do play that game,
Luigi can kick his legs and it was a little harder to control.
I know. I still like it more.
She was so much easier, and she was. I just found she was better.
Some people don't like doing things the easy way. Okay.
Yeah, I thought she was a superior character in Mario Bros. 2. I'll say an obvious one that everybody knows about.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Lara Croft.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider.
I was sitting here, I'm like, have we not mentioned Lara Croft?
I was waiting for someone else, but nobody else did. So I was like, Tomb Raider is like, it was one of the staples for the PS1. I remember.
I don't like the original series. The rebooted stuff, I'm a big fan of. I love her in that.
It's gritty. It's realistic.
Some people said the rebooted Lara Croft was better than the most recent Uncharted. Some people said that.
Yeah, they'd be wrong about that.
The first game was close. But I still like Uncharted more.
Yeah, Uncharted is, I think, is still the better of the game. I think it has better storytelling than Uncharted.
Yeah.
Whereas Lara Croft, they're really good games. Like I like the building up of her, developing her. Like you get bow and arrow, then you got to get better weapons.
Yeah.
And try to build up a little more.
She's incredibly popular. I mean, that's kind of the reason I avoid saying it was kind of obvious pick. But she's had her own movies and stuff now. I think most people are familiar with the character.
Exactly. So I thought, we had
when I want to bring up Last of Us, right? She's not a main. You don't get to play as her except for one sequence. But I gotta say, the one sequence where you play as her is one of the better parts of Last of Us. When you're chasing down, hunting the deer, trying to rescue Joel from the guys
pulling rebar out of his abdomen.
Yeah,
that's
Ellie is the character.
Ellie, yeah, sorry.
But
and
there's also
I never played the DLC.
The DLC, it's good. It fits in with the rest of the story. It's before you met Joel.
Yeah.
And when she got bit, and you find out she doesn't have the infection, just can't get infected. I'll throw one more out there. Miss Pac-Man, love you, girl.
Oh yeah.
So gobble in those balls.
She never spits them up either.
Anyways, I don't know if there's too much more.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Chell from Portal.
I'll say Faith, Mirror's Edge. Never actually played it.
I've never played it either.
But she's apparently good. I don't know. Yeah, and that's pretty much.
Yeah, like I said, it's too bad it's hard. We could think of a lot more female characters that you didn't get to play as. But
or ones that are like you said, in fighting games and stuff like that, like wrestling and whatnot. You can toss those out there, but then that's opening it to too many people.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so thanks for joining us. Let us know any female characters you really like down in the comments below. Playable ones. Okay, we're looking for playable ones. We could, like I said, name a whole bunch. Anyway, if you want to find us, follow us. You can find this guy over here.
Twitter, Twitch, and PSN is MussKeg, but call your mom.
Tell her you love her.
And this guy.
You always will.
Yeah, call your mom. Tell her your favorite
We're getting so
female.
many complaints about people like, my mom's not alive anymore. Thanks.
I mean, fuck off.
We're gonna get so many complaints.
Bullshit.
So many complaints.
So many complaints.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's alright, it's okay. You can still pray to her or whatever. I'm CountryBoy_9 at Twitter, Twitch, PSN, or if you're an atheist.
No, it's just funny. I'm just like thinking, can't call my mom. Mom, you up there?
I'm gonna pray you.
Talk to her every
Some guy
day.
told me to.
Talk to her every day.
No.
And you can
But you
find,
don't need to pray to find us. That's the key.
You can find me on Twitch as the LewisLightning.
And soon on Twitter, at the Lewis Controversy.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm gonna get it happening. I'm gonna set it up for him.
Yeah.
Special thanks to all ladies watching, and we'll see you later.
Sexy bitches.